Greetings from the void. My name is Alpha, and welcome back to Signalis. Last episode, we found we learned stuff about the Yule replicas, and we learned that they are quite friendly, or so they seem. I bet you there's always something, you know. Like I bet you there's gonna be an issue with there's a part 1 to like the issues with replicas document, and Yules are gonna be on there for some reason. But out of all the replicas, the Yules are the, you know, more friendly types, as we've learned. So now I guess I take the tape, right? And I think I go into the workshop, because I fixed the tape with adhesive tape. This must be a miracle adhesive tape, because I don't see how this tape has been used in episode 1 to repair a keycard, and it somehow magnanimously worked on the keycard reader. And now it's supposed to work on this, you know, cassette tape. This must be miracle tape or something. Maybe I'll find a Yule just hiding out here, and maybe, you know, we can talk or something. Maybe she knows, maybe she's got something that I might need to progress. I don't know. Let's figure out what happens if I do this. Yule Nighter. Broadcasting input sequentially on frequency 142 kilohertz. Wait, I can probably play that actually. It's broadcasting it right now. So if I go into my diagnostics. Yeah. Oh, it's lovely. This is like some Fantasia stuff. This sounds like Fantasia. Am I gonna get copyright for this? Oh wait, no, this isn't Fantasia. This is... was it? The one... There's some in the... There's some about... I think this is something about Swan or something. I know what song this is. What is it, The Prince and the Swan or something? I don't really know. What is this machine? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna play with this. That's probably gonna get annoying. But there's a reason I did this, right? I mean, no, there's no transcription. I've just been playing music. This is like the walkie-talkie radio frequency in the original SCP Containment Breach, where you find, you know, some cool vibes on like one of the radio frequencies, like chill elevator music. I would play the whole game with that on, you know. All right, we're going to go to the Falke room because I imagine. Wait, hold up! I must play my chill tunes for the Falke unit. Okay, it worked. I had no reason to believe that this would work. And the hummingbird key. Can I keep this? Can I keep this frequency? I mean, I just serenaded the Falke unit, so, you know. Please don't blow up my head with psychic powers. Da 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 da. Alright. I think that might go there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn that off temporarily because I gotta get past some enemies. Later. Wait, I think I'm in the safest hallway. Yeah. Yeah, and there's like a hallway in here. I don't need to use ammo here. Bye. Okay, this room is packed. Uh-oh. Yule and Aura, great. Replica no Nishi's part 1. Alright. Let's hear it. The Yules tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance, as the original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. Okay, so going off my old theory that these Yules are just proxy Xerox copies of someone's brain and thrown into a robot that represents them. So the person that, used to be the Yules was a ballet dancer. Persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instruments. Always place at least one mirror in Yule dorms. Okay, yeah, I saw that. I saw the mirror. As they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals. Oh, yeah, ballet dancer. Okay. No, that makes sense. Yule's persona stabilizes by keeping a tidy appearance and through regular social interactions. Yules will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. Okay, that's not... that's alright. Okay. I was expecting something scary from this, but the only thing scary from this was their tape player was destroyed and the piano room was locked down. So the only thing scary from this that I can draw from this that the Yules might have been the cause of the outbreak? I don't know if that's exactly true. I'm probably the Yules were definitely probably the first to go when their persona degraded. And they were in large numbers. Like in packs of 10. Yeah, they probably outnumbered the other small groups of the other, like, replica units with their persona degradation. So they probably went deviant first. But now that I read this, maybe persona degradation isn't really a bad thing, because now I think about it, why am I associating persona degradation with the enemies I've been fighting all this time? Because if we look at Mina, for example, in the first boss, Mina had this strange... I had to tend to my dog. She was being cute. Where was I? Right, Mina, right? So why am I associating persona degradation with the enemies I've been fighting? Because we look at Mina, we had this, like, strange, like, fluid coming out of her, like, face mask. I'm thinking there's like some sort of parasite going on, and that's the thing I've been fighting, not exactly the replicas. The replicas are just a shell. So I think I'm fighting. So I think what I've discovered is this persona. I think this persona degradation, right? Here's what I'm theorizing. The persona degradation is sort of like going deviant in Detroit Become Human. You just become more human, you know, and you start to deviate from, you know, your actual job and stuff like that. You actually become more of the original person that the Yules are based off of. Or, you know, your model is based off of your brain that was Xeroxed into you, right? You become more like that, more human. So, which isn't exactly a bad thing. The bad thing is you get potentially infected by this, you know, like contagion that's affecting both the replicas and the gestalts. Which, now that I think about it, what if you've become too human in a sense? What if you got to the point where your persona degraded so far? What if your persona degradation like progressed so far that you were considered human to this parasite, and that's why it's affecting the replicas as well? Hmm? What if that's what's going on? Oh, I didn't read the whole document. Okay. So they give them each other themed nicknames. Okay, Arar. Even though they may seem like quiet simpletons, do not underestimate Aras. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly, and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Aras get along best with Yules, who tend to be patient and friendly, and have a talent for reading Ara's expressionless faces. In many facilities, Aras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and in walls. Oh. Oh. You're the hunchback enemies I've been fighting. Unstable units may retreat into these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. Okay. Ara personas can be best stabilized by allowing them access to plants to take care of. Ideally colorful flowers or trees. Okay, so these two units are exceptionally wholesome in a sense. Okay, I like those two. Although the Aras really do need a name change because the internet is going to go wild with that, as I've mentioned before. And I need to do something real quick. Alright, now that my sister has been recontained, now I can continue with the Let's Play of Signalis. Kolibri! Okay, so we've heard about Kolibris before, and I thought they were human, to be honest, but they look pretty replica to me, considering there's a whole stat sheet for them. It's like biomechanical parts. Yep, replica. Kolibri, Commando Control Unit, Bioresonance, they are the hummingbirds. Okay. Technology Replica Hummingbird. Generation 6 High-Tech Bioresonance Specialist. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating, standing at 152 centimeters. Okay, Commander's Eyes Only. A marvel of modern technology, the Kolibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every Protector Commando's Falke unit is aided by a cadre of Kolibri unit adjutants. So, the Falke unit has Adler and a bunch of Kolibris, apparently. Wait, a Kolibri is like holed up in the painting room. So these Kolibris are responsible for that radio demon we fought earlier. Bioresonance unit. That probably explains it. Okay. Aided by a cadre of Kolibri units, adjutants. which can amplify her bioresonant signals, as well as produce their own. Despite their diminutive build, Kolibris are one of the most effective protector units. So what is this? Basically, the commander has like a coven of psychic soldiers, able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalts. Yeah, see, they're psychics. Extract information non-verbally. They're psychics. They're just psychics. They're literally psychic mechanical soldiers. This is kind of terrifying, actually. Extract information non-verbally and communicate among themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of the senses. The Kolibri's bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. You know, yeah, that's an accurate term for that, actually. Which makes me wonder back to the interrogation room. Expired during interrogation. There were like torture equipment. There was like torture equipment there. Why did you need that if you could just, extract information non-verbally into like the minds of replicas and gestalts? These people sound like the people to be in the interrogation room. But considering there's so much blood in there, I wonder, like, expired during interrogation means their heads literally explode. Like, ugh. I have some suspicions. Do I have... This looks like a disposable stun prod. I'm not going to pick that up just yet. These are repair patches. I can tell... Eagle key. That's more important. Kolibri's note. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. Well, why don't you just pry it out of his mind, psychic? There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of an Elster unit working at Sierpinski. Wait, that's me. Wait, that's actually me. Never should have returned, is what Adler told me. There's no Elster unit working at Sierpinski. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. Okay, this is important. So, I'm the only Elster unit here. But Adler was expecting us. No record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered. But no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. So it was considered my arrival here. But I'm looking for Alcina. I don't... as far as I'm concerned, I have never heard any orders. Weird. Okay, well... I'm gonna grab this stun prod. Yeah. I'll be back for the repair patches. Wait, I can actually just go through here. There's another room. Oh god, not this again. Okay. Can I just, I'd rather not. Okay. Yeah, rather not deal with the psychic. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'd rather not deal with that right now. I just got an eagle key. Where would that go, actually? That would go in Adler's bedroom. I'll go to the Kolibri bedroom in a moment. Where's the nearest save station? the piano room. Later. Alright, I'm going to save here, so leave a like, enjoy it, subscribe from AlphaForce today, and I will see you in whatever we do next. Farewell everyone, and goodbye.